All right, we're about to do some chapter 6 videos here for the review. Let's start off with number 1. Makes sense, right? Number 1, here we go. So it says in triangle ABC, show that the mid-segment DE is parallel to AC. So if these two are parallel, then their slopes must be the same. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to find the slope of AC first. It looks like it's falling, which means it should be negative. So I'm just going to write that it's going to be negative right now. All right. I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So negative 6, and then over 2. Negative 6 over 2, negative 3. Down 1, 2, 3 over 1. So negative 3 over 1, which is just negative 3. Same slope means they're parallel. Okay. Let's talk about length. All right. Length of AC and length of DE. Remember, in order to find the length of these segments, I'm actually going to be using the distance formula. So I'm going to write that down. I'll put that down here. Let's see if I can do this and fit this in. Plus y2 minus y1 squared, and that is all underneath the square root. Okay. So AC, it looks like it is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, comma 1, what is that, 7? Right, 9, 10, 7, perfect. And then this is, C is negative 2, 1. Okay, so I'm going to use these as my x2 and y2 values. So I'll go D equals the square root of x2, so negative 4, minus x1, which is negative 2, so that's going to be a plus squared. Maybe I want to write that out so you guys can see that. Okay, minus negative, so it's one big plus y2, which is 7, minus y1, which was 1 squared. All right. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2 squared. 7 minus 1 is 6 squared, and that's all under the square root. Negative 2 squared is 4. 6 squared is 36. So that is root 40. Square root of 40 is the square root of 4 times the square root of 10, which makes it 2 root 10. DE, I'll do in green here. So D looks like it's negative 1 comma 7. And E looks like it's 0 comma 4. All right, so we'll go D equals square root of x2, which is negative 1, minus 0 x1 squared, plus y2, which is 7, minus 4 squared. Negative 1 minus 0 is just negative 1. That's squared. Plus 7 minus 4 we know is 3 squared. So that's 1 plus 9, which is root 10. So look, you can see that this half. All right, root 10 and 2 root 10. 2 root 10 is 2 times the length of root 10. All right, let's continue with number 1. Okay, find the value of each triangle. Okay, so I know that the length of this segment is half of the length of this segment, or 2 times the length of this segment equals the 48. And I'll say that again, 2 times the 6n equals 48, or 12n equals 48. Divide both sides by 12, n is 4. I could have also just said 6n equals 24. That would have been okay too. I like to do the 2 times it, just because I find that easier and it makes more sense. So especially here, 2 times 11.3 equals n plus 4.2. I would have had done n plus 4.2 over 2, and that's a little bit more work. Okay, 11.3 times 2 is 22.6. equals n plus 4.2. Subtract from both sides. 22 minus 4 is 18. Thought I was going to say 8, didn't you? And then 0.6 minus 0.2 is 0.4. Wow! So much fun. Close the door. Don't forget to close the door. Here we go. Number 4, 18.4. Wow. Number G, letter G here is, hold up. I'm going to go 2 times n plus 12 equals 6n. So I have to distribute that 2. 2n plus 24 equals 6n. Move that 2n to the other side. 24 equals 4n. N equals 6. Boom. Ooh. Ooh, got a nice little heating pad on my back. Feels pretty good. All right. Does that make me old? Maybe. Here we go. 2 times 4n plus 9 equals 14n. Distribute that 2. Wow! 8n plus 18 equals 14n. Subtract the 8n. 18 equals 6n. N equals 3. Okay. I'm in number 2 maybe as well. What's number 2 look like? Oh, yeah, I'm going to pause here then.